Why calm people control everything? Most people believe power is loud. They believe control comes from dominance, aggression, speed, and force. But the truth is very different. The people who truly control everything are calm. They don't rush. They don't react. They don't explain themselves to everyone. They don't fight every battle. And yet they always win. Today, I want to show you why calm people hold invisible power, why they influence rooms without speaking, why they dominate situations without aggression, and why, once you master calmness, life starts bending in your favor. This is not motivation. This is not philosophy. This is self-mastery code. Let's begin with a simple truth. A calm mind sees more. When you are emotional, your brain narrows its vision. Your thoughts become reactive. Your decisions become impulsive. You stop seeing the full picture. But when you are calm, your awareness expands. You notice tone. You notice patterns. You notice intentions. You notice opportunities others completely miss. Calm people don't have better luck. They have better perception. And perception is power. Look at any powerful leader, any respected individual, any person others naturally follow. They are not frantic. They are not desperate. They are not loud. They are centered. Because calmness sends a subconscious signal: I am not threatened. I am in control. I don't need to prove anything. And the human brain respects that instantly. Here's something most people don't realize. When you react emotionally, you give control away. Every time someone can make you angry, anxious, defensive, or desperate, they control you. Calm people cannot be controlled easily. Insults don't move them. Pressure doesn't shake them. Urgency doesn't manipulate them. They respond, not react. And response always beats reaction. Think about arguments. The loudest person rarely wins. The calmest one does, because calm people let others expose themselves. They let emotions burn out. They wait for clarity. Silence becomes their weapon, and silence makes people uncomfortable. People start talking too much, explaining too much, revealing too much. Calm people just listen. That's how they gain leverage. Now understand this deeply. Calmness is not weakness. It is emotional discipline. Weak people explode. Strong people contain. It takes strength to pause when provoked. It takes power to stay composed under pressure. It takes mastery to stay calm when chaos surrounds you. Anyone can react. Very few can remain centered. That's why calm people stand out. Your nervous system controls your life. Most people live in a constant state of fight or flight, always rushing, always worrying, always reacting. Calm people operate from regulation, not survival. Their heart rate stays steady. Their breathing stays deep. Their thoughts stay clear. And because of that, they make better decisions. Life rewards good decisions, not emotional ones. Let's talk about influence. People don't follow the most intelligent person. They don't follow the most aggressive person. They follow the most grounded person. Calmness creates trust. When someone is calm, your brain relaxes around them. You feel safe. You feel heard. You feel guided. That's why calm people naturally become leaders even without trying. Now notice this. When you are calm, time feels slower. You are not rushing your words. You are not rushing your actions. You are not rushing your life. This gives you timing, and timing is everything. Calm people speak at the right moment, act at the right moment, leave at the right moment. They don't force outcomes. They allow outcomes. Most people try to control life by force. Calm people control life by alignment. They don't chase respect. They don't chase validation. They don't chase attention. They attract it. Because calmness signals inner security, and inner security is magnetic. Here's a powerful truth. If someone cannot read your emotions, they cannot predict your moves. Calm people are unpredictable. They don't overreact. They don't overshare. They don't reveal their inner storms. This makes them impossible to manipulate. People never know where they stand, and that creates respect. Let's talk about stress. Stress makes you stupid. It reduces memory. It reduces creativity. It reduces problem-solving ability. Calm people think better under pressure. While others panic, they calculate. While others rush, they plan. While others collapse, they rise. That's why they end up on top. Calm people understand something most never learn. You don't need to win every moment to win life. They let small things go. They ignore distractions. They don't engage with nonsense. They conserve energy. And energy, when directed properly, becomes unstoppable. Now listen carefully. Your calmness threatens insecure people because it exposes their chaos. That's why calm people are often misunderstood, provoked, tested, not because they are weak, but because they are powerful. And power unsettles those who lack it. Calm people don't explain themselves to everyone. They don't argue with emotions. They don't justify their boundaries. They don't seek approval. They know who they are. And certainty is louder than noise. Think about money, think about success, think about mastery. None of it comes from panic. It comes from patience, from long-term thinking, from emotional stability. Calm people play the long game, and the long game always wins. Now ask yourself honestly, how many opportunities have you lost? Because you reacted instead of responding. How many relationships broke? Because emotions spoke louder than wisdom. How many times did silence and calmness would have changed everything? This is not about guilt. This is about awareness. Calm people do not suppress emotions. They regulate them. They feel anger but don't obey it. They feel fear but don't surrender to it. They feel pressure but don't crumble. This is emotional intelligence, and emotional intelligence controls outcomes. Here is the secret few understand. Calmness is a trained skill. It is built through self-trust, through discipline, through inner clarity. The more you trust yourself, the less you panic. The less you panic, the more powerful you become. Silence combined with calmness is deadly. You don't reveal your next move. You don't expose your weakness. You don't react to provocations. You let others underestimate you. And that is the greatest advantage. Calm people don't fear losing control because they already own it. They don't need external validation. They don't need constant reassurance. They are anchored within, and anything anchored cannot be shaken. Now listen to this carefully. The world is loud, chaotic, overstimulated. Calmness is rare, and rare things are valuable. If you become calm in a chaotic world, you automatically rise above the noise. People notice. Opportunities align. Respect follows. Calm people understand one ultimate truth. You cannot control everything outside you, but you can control everything within you. And once you control yourself, life has no choice but to respond. So the question is not why are calm people powerful? The real question is, are you ready to become one? Are you ready to pause instead of react, to observe instead of explode, to stay centered when others lose themselves? Because once you master calmness, nothing controls you anymore. This is self-mastery code, and calm is the highest form of control.